Are you a contractor that is sick and tired of paying for leads that don't convert? Well, there is a new way for you to actually get in front of customers without having to pay anything upfront. Stay tuned. Welcome back. So like I said, there's a new way for you to connect with customers that doesn't cost you anything upfront. But before we start diving into this, some of you out there have been using marketing agencies. I don't want to say names, but there's a lot of these marketers out there that are promising you they're going to help you scale your business to hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of revenue. But little that you know is the same lead that you're purchasing from them. And I think those leads could go anywhere from $30 up to $100. They are being sold to a dozen, if not hundreds of other contractors just like you. So they're banking big time from their end while they're selling you a hope. They're getting a guarantee money, but you're stuck with a phone number, and then you have to chase the client on your own just to finally find out whether they no longer need help or that job was an outdated, or maybe if you're lucky, you might end up getting that job for some of you out there. But there is a way for you guys now to connect with clients, get an actual little information more about their requirements, and don't have to pay a dime till you actually get the job. And this is what I want to share with you here today. So me and my friends, we got together a couple years back because we were sick and tired of how this marketplace doesn't even exist, how this home improvement service businesses is so complicated. I remember 2 years ago when I needed to get a plumber, I literally had to call, 20 to 30 plumber Labor Day weekend just to finally get one person to agree to show up the same day. For some of you plumbers out there, hey, the one of you busy, I know you know what I'm talking about. And 10 hours passed by, that's when the finally guy shows up. And I gotta be honest with you, I was very frustrated, right? I had to sit at home for 10 hours just to wait for a contractors to come in to do 5 or 10 minutes job and then end up charging me $325. So we decided to figure a way, how do we make something where contractors and consumers can be treated with the exact equal benefit. So we decided to call that app ChoreRelief. And at ChoreRelief, what we do is we allow the customer to tell us what they need done, when do they need it, and how much are they willing to pay. And we take that information, total transparency. We don't change prices. We send those information directly to you. So you'll be able to see exactly what they post. And then from that point on, within your mobile phone, you don't have to drive over. You don't have to waste time and money in driving over to give an estimate that most likely those estimates find their way on the trash. So from anywhere you at, you'll be able to see those jobs, and you can either accept the client offer as is or send them a counter offer. Now keep in mind, it's up to the client discretion to choose whom they like to hire, and they'll be able to see. This is why it's important for ChoreRelief ecosystem, and we always tell this to our contractors every single month, that a good profile picture and making sure that your review system and your ratings is up to date and 5 stars and good will help you land more jobs in our community. We don't favor anyone. It's entirely up to the discretion of the clients. Now, if you've never heard of ChoreRelief, check out the website, ChoreRelief.com. We've already been featured at WGN, Telemundo, and a lot of major publications here in the Chicagoland area. We are focusing on the Chicago market for now, but we plan to scale to other cities and states as we grow. As you can see, there's a definitely need for a solution like this to help streamline the service business industry. Homeowners are complaining because there's no easy way for them to connect with you guys, and you guys are being taken advantage of by these marketing agencies selling you bogus leads and leaving you stuck with the bill. Now, allow me to show you how it works. So every time you log into the ChoreRelief app, we were only going to show you jobs that are within your service area. And what I mean by that, every contractor, when they sign up, they obviously put a physical address where they're located at, and then set up a radius how far they like to travel for jobs. Also, you tell us what type of category of services you want us to send you. So if your business is just handyman, you don't want to get any electrical work, so you don't want to do any cleanings or landscaping work, we will never send you things like that. We will send custom order just based on your requirements. Now, when you tap on the order, you'll be able to see more detail about that job. You'll be able to see the time when the client wants you, the dates, as well as their budget. Now, you can choose to pass on this opportunity, or you can accept the offer or sell the counter offer. And like I said, ultimately from that point on, it's up to the discretion of the clients. They'll be able to see all the offers, they can compare these quotes, and they can decide whom they like to hire. Now, whenever they decide when to hire, that's when we create an escrow account. So we take the funds and we put it in escrow account for your protection, and as well making sure that the client is being protected. Now, once you get that job, we'll let you know that someone has hired you. From that point on, guys, we highly recommend you start using the app, because within the app, we build an end-to-end solution. You can chat, you can talk, and you can do status update for the job, and you can send invoices right within your app. So you literally don't have to use any other outside tool. Now, in the chat, you can get more information, more details if you'd like to know about the job, if the customers wasn't clear enough. Also in the chat, you guys can exchange pictures. So if there's any photos of the completed work you want to share, or photos the client has that didn't post in the job details, they'll be able to send those out within the chat. But remember, whenever you completed a job, we ask that you take completed photo, preferably 1 or 2 minimum. And then what we do, once you send that invoice to the customer, they'll be able to see those pictures. They'll be able to see the quality of the work you've done. And from there, they'll be able to rate their experience and pay right within the mobile app. Once they initiate the payment, we deposit the funds into your bank account within 48 business hours. Now, the way how we make money is we charge a flat percentage per job. So remember, that didn't cost anything for you to land.
Discounts and helpful. Visit ChoreRelief.com and download the app today.